Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tuesday night Jazz at the Church. And would you please give a warm round of applause for Avram? And when we were in the back room, I struggle sometimes pronouncing people's names. And the more I tried, the more nervous I got. And Avram said, don't worry, I know my own name and I'll say it myself.
That's right. It's Avram Devon McCagherty.
There you go. Avram.
But if you're from Revenue Canada, it's spelled, no, just kidding.
So musicians tonight up here will be unmasked. You are masked throughout the evening so that we can stick with our COVID protocols. Welcome to everybody who has joined us from home through our live stream. And I don't know why it is I want to do this, but whenever I welcome people from home, I look up to the balcony as if they're there. But we do have people in the balcony tonight. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. My name is Gordon Miller, and I'm the Director of Communication and Neighborhood Engagement with James Bay United Church. And we are entering our 4th year of Tuesday Night Jazz at the church, and I say that with emphasis so you can applaud. We're super excited about being back with a live audience in the house. And I mentioned this only the one time, so it doesn't come back again. There is a bowl at the door, and we have a suggested donation of $20, but it's a sliding scale. If you're not comfortable with $20 and you want to pay less, that's fine. And the sliding scale means that if you have the ability to pay for somebody else, that's the time you want to kick in a little bit more, and everybody gets taken care of in a fair way. 90% plus of the money that we bring in at the door goes directly to the musicians. And if there is a shortfall at the door, the church writ large and our arts ministry picks up the difference so that the musicians are always guaranteed their amount before they come. We don't like to share house with them in that way. We want to make sure they have a guarantee. And if we do well at the house, then they benefit from that as well. So we look forward to that part at the end of the night. Prohibition-era band, like that's a thing?
Well, it turns out it was a thing. We realized that we were playing jazz, but every time we said the word jazz, we could never get a gig. So we called it Prohibition-era, and all of a sudden people say, oh, I like that. Oh, but if you say, I like jazz, they say, no, I don't like that. So we snuck it in, you see.
So did anybody sneak in a paper bag with them? No?
I think most of the band did.
So tonight, James Bay United Church is the Speakeasy. Thanks for being here. I'm going to let you introduce the Capital City Syncopators.
Thank you so much, Gordon. Huge thanks to Gordon and all of you, the volunteers, and Sasha, all of you for being here. It's an absolute pleasure. It's really, really heartwarming. And keeping musicians off the streets, good on you. Okay, so we are the Capital City Syncopators. We were formed almost 10 years ago, and we had about a 5-year stint at Swans and played all sorts of gigs and had a hugely successful run and good time. And there's not too many. We're a bit of a party band, and so there's not too many gigs for party bands. So we'll try not to come at you too fiercely. If you have any requests tonight, just keep them to yourself. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce the Capital City Syncopators. And as they come in here, I'll introduce them. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Pease on drums, Reuben Wier on guitar and vocals, Don Cox on sousaphone. Oh yeah, and I'm going to play banjo. Okay. That's right. Don asked, what's the first tune? I said, number 1. Oh yes, and Matt's also going to play the rubber chicken. First things they were going great, but then she started to hesitate. Let me tell you all what happened with my gal. Well, that she would hesitate, the more that I would syncopate. Let me tell you all what happened with my gal. Now I hear she's been hanging around town with a guy named Jim. You better watch out if I get my hands on him. Somebody stole my gal. Somebody stole my pal. Somebody came and took her away. She didn't even say she was leaving. Those kisses I love so, he's getting them now, I know. Gee, I wish that she'd come back to me, then she would see her lonesome hearted pal. Oh, somebody stole my gal. Reuben Wier. That's right. Oh, somebody stole my gal. Somebody stole my pal. Right, Matt? Those kisses I love so. He's getting them now, I know. Oh, baby, gee, I wish that she would come back to me. Then she would see her lonesome-hearted pal. Somebody stole my, oh, somebody stole my. Somebody stole my gal. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Such a pleasure to be here in a church setting. You know, imagine me. It's wonderful. Anyway, this is one of the only tunes I could think of that has a biblical reference. Talks about Cain and Abel. All right. What do you say, Ruby? Oh, yeah, and Joshua, too.
Jericho, drop off battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. What did Cain do to Abel?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Bob my hair with a leg on the table.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And it's murder,
Murder!
no murder, first degree.
Shabba-dabba-da.
Murder, man,
Murder!
oh murder of a man had two.
Now why does Matt Pease drink his rum?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So he can keep time on that drum. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now he sits back down and he plays hot licks. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's because he's high and he's getting his kicks. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoa, murder, murder, murder in the first degree. Murder, oh murder and vanity.
It was murder.
Murder!
Murder in first degree. Murder, man.
Murder!
Oh, murder vanity. It was murder.
Murder!
Murder in first degree. Murder, man.
Murder!
Oh, murder vanity.
Thank you very much. You're all very beautiful, very kind. Yeah, and sitting here on the church, looking up at the surroundings, I was reminded of a joke. You want to hear it? Sure. You're all cringing a little bit, I know. It's okay. Okay, one time there was these two kids, the two brothers, and they weren't the best behaved. In fact, in the small town where they lived, if anything was broken or anything happened, they knew who to blame, right? So the father, he wasn't a religious man, but he tried everything. So finally, he thought maybe if he talked to the local minister, maybe that he could help, put quite literally the fear of God in them and help to change their behavior. So he talks to the minister and says, look, we don't go to church, but could you help us out? He says, sure, but let me talk to them one at a time. Okay, fine. So the first one goes in, and he's trying to get him thinking, theologically and philosophically and deeply, and he asked him, okay, where is God? And he closes his eyes and goes, ah, and he sort of screams, he runs out and goes and wakes up his brother and says, we got to leave town right now. Why? Just go. Why? What are you talking about? Well, God's missing and they think it's our fault. Thank you. Okay, well, here's a great tune called Who's Sorry Now? and probably it might be some of you. All right. You smiled when we parted, and it hurt me somehow. And I felt there was nothing worthwhile. The tables are turning, and you're crying now. Just as I'm learning to smile. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now? Whose heart is aching for breaking each vow? Who's sad and blue? Who's crying too? Just like I cried baby, right to the end. Oh, just like a friend, I tried to warn you somehow. You had your way, now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. The pain you brought to me when I found our love was not to be. For every hour I spent with you, there was days of sadness when you proved untrue. How you took advantage of my faith and trust, all my tender hopes you trampled in the dust. Every word you said I believed. You knew I was blind, that's why you deceived. But now it's all over, I'm so glad we're through. 'Cause I'm the one who's happy and you're the one who's blue. That's right, baby. Oh, you had your way, now you must pay. And I'm glad you're sorry. I'm glad that you're sorry now. So, time changes everything, doesn't it? You know. So, 4 years ago was a very different world for all of us when this wonderful event started happening. But also, Reuben didn't have a kid back then, so now he does. He had a baby a year ago. Yeah. In the band, there was like. Don was he was the tiebreaker. He was the guy that was retired and his kids had grown up. But meanwhile, Matt and I had to wake up at like 6:37 in the morning with our kids. And there were the other two guys in the band. Chris Kerbst was also part of it. It was a quintet at the time. And those guys would sleep until noon and this and that. And we were always like, you know. So anyway, so congratulations on...
Thank you.
Yeah. And that reminds me of a joke of an old couple sitting on their porch, and the woman says, "I love you. I've only ever loved you, and I'll love you forever." And her husband says, "Is that the wine talking?" And she says, "I'm talking to the wine." I am. Okay, I tell you, a really rough crowd. Oh yeah, we got another tune for you. It's "My Baby Just Cares for Me." Speaking of babies. Last 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for silks or laces. My baby don't care for high-tone places. My baby don't care for rings or other expensive things. She's sensible as can be. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me, right, Dawn? My baby don't care for clothes. My baby don't care for shows. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for silks or laces. My baby don't care for. My baby don't care for rings or other expensive things. She's sensible as can be. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for. I'd fall down the stairs for. My baby just cares for me.
Okay, we're going to do a tune here called Guilty. Is it a sin? Is it a crime? Loving you, dear, like I do. If it's a crime, then I'm guilty. Oh, guilty of loving you. Maybe I'm wrong, just dreaming of you, dreaming the lonely night. If it's a crime, then I'm guilty, guilty of loving you. And what should I do? And what should I say after I've taken the blame? You'll go your way, you'll see it through. I'll still stay just the same. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm right, loving you, dear, like I do. If it's a crime, then I'm guilty. Oh, guilty of loving you. And what should I do? What should I say? After I've taken the blame. You'll go your way, you'll say it's through. I still stay just the same. And maybe I'm wrong, just dreaming of you, dreaming the lonely night through. If it's a crime, then I'm guilty. Oh, guilty of loving, guilty of loving you. Thank you very much.
The great Reuben Wier. Yeah. We'll do a tune now called I'm Flying High, but I've got a feeling I'm falling. That's right. Fats Waller tune, if you like Fats Waller. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm flying high, but I got a feeling I'm falling, falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, and I got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring, I'll jump right through. I used to travel single, chance to mingle, but now I'm a tingle over you. Oh, Mr. Parson, stand by. I got a feeling I'm falling, falling for nobody else but you. This way, romantically, up in the air. It's funny, so funny, me taking it this way. Don't know if I should, but gee, it feels good. I'm flying high, but I got a feeling I'm falling. I'm a tingle over you. Oh, Mr. Parsons, stand by. I got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. Marriage, huh? You know, I'm actually recently widowed, if everything went according to plan. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Boo. And I was doing so well. You know, but actually you find out the differences between men and women. You know, one interesting difference between men and women, if a woman hands you something and says, here, smell this, it usually smells good.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Well, maybe I'll stop. I'll stop. Yeah. Let's talk. More play. We're gonna do a little tune called "Baby, Won't You Please Come Home." You want to sing it, Reuben? You sing the first. How about you sing it and I'll sing it out.
I'll be singing, "Baby, won't you please go home?" With those girls.
That's right.
Baby, won't you please come home?
Yeah, that's right.
Because your daddy's all alone. I've tried in vain, never no more to call your name. When you left, you broke my heart. 'Cause you said we'd never part. Every hour in the day, you can hear me say, oh, baby, won't you please come home? I really mean it. Baby, won't you please come home?
Cause your daddy's all alone. Baby, I tried, but all in vain. Never no more to call your name. Oh, Dolores! Oh no, I just did it again. And I ain't had no loving since I don't know when. Every hour in the day, you can hear me say, oh, baby, won't you please come home? Baby, won't you please come home? Baby, won't you please come home? Thank you. I just got me. You heard some blues there, right? Some blues and Reuben's playing. So that was a type of blues. The Baby Won't You Please Come Home blues is pretty bad. But ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to contract this next type of blues. Because if you should contract the blues, my naughty sweetie gives to me blues, there's no hope for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. But should you get it, come talk to me after the gig. Might have some leftover medicine that might help. Anyway, without further ado, here it is, the blues my naughty sweetie gives to me, sometimes called the blues my sweaty nighty gives to me. Anyway, you want to hear it? Too bad, it's coming at you. Latch on, latch on.
There are blues that you get from work. There are blues that you get from pain. There are blues that come only from the one and only no blues you can never explain. There are blues that you get from sleepless nights. But blues that be, oh, walking blues that's on my mind. They're the very bluest kind. Blues my naughty sweetie gives to me.
There are blues that you get from worry. There are blues you get from pain. Right, Matt? There are blues bop blue don't the meanest kind. The blues my naughty sweetie gives to me, shop dabba do do. The blues my naughty sweetie gives to me, shop shabba do do. Oh, the blues my naughty sweetie gives to me. There you go. So it's actually a good time to be playing 20s music because it's the 20s again, right? So usually there's not too many tunes that you say like, this is a tune from the teens. It was written in the teens, and you say, which one are you talking about? So now we're getting there. So hopefully there'll be a few more gigs for us. But the beautiful thing about the Prohibition era and the Depression was that there was so much beautiful music, and so much of it had to do with hope. The hope that that times are getting better, and that we'll be together again, and everything, and the clouds will clear up, and blue skies are going to shine. Everything's going to be great. So here's a little tune about the transformation of sadness to happiness, and it's called "My Blackbirds Are Bluebirds Now." All day long I sing a song 'cause nothing's wrong. My blackbirds are blue birds now. Bad luck's gone on his way, looks like good luck's here to stay. My blackbirds are blue birds now. I told the little whippoorwill, I told the pretty daffodil, I told the preacher on the hill, the wedding's Sunday, Monday means Monday, yes sirree. Life's worthwhile, look at me with a great big smile. My blackbirds are bluebirds now. Used to be lonely, used to be blue, walking along with nothing to do, hoping and praying all the day through for somebody I could love. Out of the clear sky, straight from the sun, there came a sunbeam second to none. Oh, then I knew you were the one that I could love. It all turned out so good. Ain't you wonder now I'm knocking on wood? I'm just as happy as a lark. No more sitting in the park, no more crying in the dark. Asked a brother, a father and a sister. They all said yes, we said yes. Yes means happiness, I guess. My blackbirds are bluebirds now. My blackbirds are bluebirds now. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just overheard Don say, "What a great tune that is!" And And it's true, we played some of those songs that we love playing, and we played them like every night or every Tuesday night anyway for 5 years. And then, but it's been so long, we're not sick of them anymore. So it's so great to be here and play them all for you. We got a fun tune for you now. Got ants in my pants. Yeah, I know. That's right. And they're carpenter ants too. You know why? Why do birds suddenly? Oh. Okay. I'm just one Jew trying to make a difference. Oh yeah, ants in my pants. Here we go.
Let's go to the movies. Go see a show. I get the tickets. Baby, you bring the dough. Let's have a party. Be a big cheer. I'll bring the glasses. Baby, you bring the beer. Oh me. Oh mercy me. Oh my. Let me tell you the reason why.
Tell us, Reuben.
I said I can't dance. I got those ants in my pants. Oh, and I can't dance. I got ants in my pants. Thank you very much.
Yay. So if you're having fun now, just think of how much money we're going to make when I was going to say how much fun we're going to have when we play at your place, right? It's going to be great. Well, thank you. Okay, after the gig, your place, awesome, great. Thanks for having us. Here's a little tune. A lot of these tunes were recorded by the great Jeff Healey. It's often that I say someone that's a contemporary artist that I say is great, but he's really great. He passed away, I think almost 10 years ago now, but he was a real Canadian treasure, and he did a lot to popularize this music, and he really celebrated 1920s music. Actually, my dear friend Doug Rhodes was saying he was listening to this radio show, and it was like King Oliver, and he says, "Now, wow, that's my kind of jazz." And then he almost had to pull over because then Jeff Healy says, "Hey everybody, you're listening to my program that's called That's My Kind of Jazz." And so he did My Blackbirds Are Bluebirds Now. He recorded that on an album, and also this next one, which is called Three Little Words. You like that one? Okay. Three words in my dictionary I never did see, but to my vocabulary I've added those three. I'm waiting for someone to say them to me. Oh, three little words. Oh, what I'd give for that wonderful phrase. To hear those three little words, that's all I'd live for the rest of my days. And what I feel in my heart, it tells sincerely. No other words can tell it half so clearly. Oh, three little words, eight little letters, simply mean I love you. Sincerely, no other words can tell it half so clearly. Oh, three little words, eight little letters that simply mean I love you. Those three little letters mean. It's so beautiful to play in this room. It's so alive. You know, when I came in here and played like one strum on my banjo, I was oh whoa. So yeah. Anyway, it just to mention the holiday that's coming up in 2 days, Remembrance Day. I apologize for forgetting my poppy. Don's ex-military, so he's not going to forget his poppy. And it's something that's so beautiful about Remembrance Day is that it has this dichotomy in it that I love. Whereas we honor the sacrifice, the people that gave their lives the horrible things they went through, and we never forget the sacrifice they made. And at the same time, we just think about how horrible war is, and always striving for peace and peace everywhere. So it's that nuance I feel is lost, especially in the time of social media. One person says this, no, it's not, it's this and that. And Remembrance Day holds both of those things. I think it's really beautiful. So with that in mind, we'll play We'll Meet Again. Yeah? I'm not crying, you're crying. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, to the blue skies, chase the dark clouds far away. Oh, won't you please say hello to the people I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know, as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're going to play a couple more tunes for you. We can play all night. It's so beautiful here. Thank you. After You've Gone. Yeah. You got it in? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
After I've gone, after we break up, after I've gone, you're gonna wake up. You will find, you will fly, to let somebody come and change your mind. There'll come a time, when you'll regret it, babe. Oh, there'll come a time, don't you forget it, babe. Someday, when you grow lonely, your heart will break mine and you'll want me only. After you've gone and after you've gone away.
baby, after I've gone, you might wake up. You will find you a blind Maddie. All through the years, we've been together. Their joint tears, all kinds of weather. Oh, someday, blowing downhearted, you'll want to be with me right back where we started. Oh, have you gone? Hey, baby. Can you hear up there? Okay up there? Yeah, it's nice. They're still coming around with drinks up there for you? Yeah. So, do you know what the last thing? So this is so great that we can be together, but the one thing we do miss is the dancing. Yeah, that'll be. We'll know that that the worst is behind us when we get together and dance again. You know. So anyway, here's a little tune. Well, dancing may do this and that and help you take off lots of fat.
Come on, horn. Oh, forget it.
There you go. But I'm no friend of dancing when it's hot. So if you are a dancing fool, you want to dance but you can't keep cool, just take a tip from this idea that I got. When it gets too hot for comfort and you can't find ice cream cones, oh, it ain't no sin to take off your skin, dance around in your bones. Oh, the wild syncopation of the music sweetly moans. Oh, it ain't no sin to take off your skin, dance around in your bones. The polar bears ain't green in Greenland. Oh, they got the right idea. They think it's great to refrigerate while we cremate down here. Oh, be like those bamboo babies in the far-off tropic zones. Oh, it ain't no sin, take off your skin, dance around your bones. Gathered here by the river to listen to the Deacon Jones. Says, "Tain't no sin, take off skin, and dance around your bones." Now we all must go into that water. Let me hear your sinful groans. Oh, tain't no sin to take off skin and dance around in your bones. Do what I say right away, wicked sinners. This is your judgment day. Come merrily in the water with me, we'll wash our sins away. Throw away your jazz and your riffs, throw away your dancing bones. Tain't no sin to take off skin, dance around your bones. I said. Thank you, all of you, so much for being here with us. That's right. It's time for the last waltz. I know. But we'll meet again. Thanks to everybody here, fellas, and Gordon, and the whole James Bay United Church, and to Kelby McNair got us the gig. So thank you, and you can blame him. And again, just to introduce the band. Yeah, it's about time we introduce the band. Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Matt. Nice to meet you, man. Oh, Matt. Yeah, sure.
Oh, but in all serious, my name's Avram McCagherty on the banjo. Avram McCagherty, yeah. Thank you. That's Don Cox on the sousaphone. Right. All we are saying is give Pease a chance. That's Matt Pease on the drums and washboard. And chicken. Reuben Wier on the guitar and vocals. And you are all very beautiful and very kind. We love you, but we're going to keep seeing other people. Thank you. Ramona, I hear the mission bells above. Ramona, they're ringing out our song of love. I caress you, and bless the day you taught me to care, to always remember the rambling rose you wear in your hair. Ramona, when day's done, you'll hear my call. Ramona, we'll meet beside the waterfall. I dread the dawn when I awake to find you gone. Ramona, I love you, my own. Ah, yes, I still remember her. Her teeth were like the stars. They came out at night. Her eyes were like two pools. Cesspools. And her long black hair. Too bad none of it was growing out of her head. Ramona, when day is done, you'll hear my call. Ramona, we'll meet beside the waterfall. I dread the dawn when I awake to find you gone. Ramona, I love you, my own. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Folks, the Capital City Syncopators. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We have a great show for you next week. Help me out, somebody with... Oh, I can't believe this. No, you're not, but I'd love to have you back. Amazing Vancouver Island ragtime piano player. Best. David Best is coming to join us next week with bass player and drummer Kelby McNair.
Hey, all right.
So join us next week. It's going to be a great show. Thanks for coming this evening.
Thanks, Gordon.